The July 9th meeting of the Fayette County Board of Zoning Appeals is now called to order. Before we begin any further, I'd like to welcome the Boy Scouts from Troop 166. They are with us tonight working on their communications and citizenship in the community badges. And so I will ask them to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, boys.
Thank you.
And now, Bev, you can do the roll call for us.
Carrie Steele. Here. Bill Crawford.
Here.
James Faber.
Fisher.
Or Fisher. Why am I going to call you Faber?
Here.
Because there was a Jason Faber who was also a builder.
Ruby Seiler. And Jason Waterman.
Here.
Bill McDaniel.
Present.
I was going to call Colin, but that's not Colin, so.
So that does bring us to our next point here. We have a new attorney. Anne, if you'd introduce yourself. Wonderful, thank you.
My name is Ann Sanders. I am your new attorney. I graduated from Connersville High School in 1996 and went to Purdue and then IU Bloomington for law school, and I've been working in Indianapolis as a public defender for about worked there for almost 11 years and moved back here about a year and a half ago, and now work with Bodwell, so it's Baker, Bodwell, and Sanders now.
Great. Thank you and welcome.
Thank you.
Did you make that change on your
Yes, I did.
list? Very good.
Sanders.
Hopefully call her by the right name. Yes.
All right. Moving on, we have the minutes of our meeting of June 11th, which are in front of you. So if there's any motions to approve or change, I will entertain.
I move to approve them. They make me laugh. But I move to approve the minutes as written.
I'll second it.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right. Minutes are approved.
Oh, I do have a question about the verification from the last meeting.
I did not get that done yet.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, I haven't forgot it. I got it in here. It was late last time.
There you go.
Okay.
All right, moving on to public hearings. We have one tonight, John and Sandra Naylor, requesting a variance from development standards, specifically relief from the drive road frontage width of 150 feet to permit a drive of 40 feet in width for an existing farm dwelling. The property is at 192 South, County Road 850 West, Glenwood. So, if you please come up and fill us in and our viewing audience on the particulars of your case.
The property as it stands right now is about 13.75 acres, and of that there's approximately 7 acres that is actually tillable ground, and it is actually agricultural use because that's how it's zoned. And so by reducing the frontage, then the extra agricultural land can be used specifically for that purpose of agriculture. If at any time that property changed to being strictly residential, then that land value would no longer be in place for that portion of that, and might possibly be changed to some other use other than agriculture. And the land that we're taking out of this is best used for agricultural purposes.
Do you have any questions for any of the board members?
I was just kind of curious, since you're putting it like basically right down the middle of that field, it seems like it's actually going to take away from some of your use.
What's your question again?
Well, like you're taking the driveway and putting it right down the middle of that field, right?
Yeah, well, the way we've had it surveyed,
Right.
and the way the survey exists now, the frontage only pertains to access to the road for the property.
I got you.
The way the easement, it has an easement with it that uses the existing driveway.
Okay.
So the residents will have access to the road through the easement of the driveway through the farm.
I
So
gotcha.
whenever it could possibly change hands, the agricultural land, they will be required to allow that easement for that
Oh, okay.
5 acres.
All right, I see what you're doing.
I think if you see on, there is a picture there. The property will actually own approximately a third of that driveway. A third of that driveway does lay on that, on the 5 acres.
All right.
Then about halfway down through there, it jogs to the north and then back west.
Right.
And the way the survey is written, it will be, they will have access to that driveway. They'll have easement to that.
And a big part of this is done as a just in case.
Right.
Which is a very part, much similar to, was it 2000, was it, I think, was it 2014 with the McDivitt's? Very similar.
Similar
It's
situation.
very similar to what they have done.
Very,
there,
very similar.
Where they, yeah.
Yeah, because it was the dwelling then versus the other land is all the farm corporation.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions from the board? Anybody in the audience have anything they want to bring up? No? All right, well, if there's nothing else, I'll entertain a motion.
I'll make a motion that we approve the variance.
Okay.
Second.
Motion to approve with a second from Carrie. Bev, if you do the roll?
Carrie Steele,
Yes.
Bill Crawford,
Yes.
James Fisher,
Yes.
Jason Waterman.
Yes. All right, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Does he need to do anything else?
Doesn't need to do anything more for me.
Very good.
Thank you for coming in.
Yes. All right, next on our agenda is the director's report, which you all should have.
I'll make a motion that we accept it as presented.
All right, thank you. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right. You're off the hook for another month, Bill.
Good.
And if there is nothing else that anyone wants to bring up, I'll
adjourn?
Motion to adjourn. Do we have a second?
You second.
I'll second.
All right, meeting adjourned.